Hello everyone! Without a long introduction, we are getting started right now. If Salah will keep it going that way, he'll surely break all my records. It makes me cry, Drogba admitted. Man United striker Edinson Cavani wants to move to Barcelona in January. He is not satisfied with his role in the team after Ronaldo joined them. Vinicius Jr. has already scored 8 goals in his first 13 La Liga games this season. This is more than in his recent 3 seasons in total. Rennes striker Jeremy Doku won't move to Barcelona this winter. The Catalans don't have enough money for this transfer. Everyone must be vaccinated unless there is a medical reason not to do it. These people have to be reasonable for the consequences. I hope that everything will change soon, Rudi Völler claimed. Manchester United keep putting pressure on Barca winger Ousmane Dembélé. The Red Devils want the Frenchman to move to Old Trafford as a free agent next summer. Barcelona decided not to buy out the contract of Rapid Wien's young prospect. The club believes that they have a lot of talents in the team at the same level or even better. Bayern Munich have decided not to pay salary to unvaccinated players if they are in quarantine. Kimmich is one of them. Chelsea are not ready to send Hakim Ziyech on loan in January. The Blues will only consider the option of selling the midfielder. Some Manchester United players took offense at Solskjaer for his decision to appoint Maguire as team's captain. I feel bad for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Manchester United is forever in my heart. But I'm Derby head coach right now, and my task is to keep focused on the results we need, Wayne Rooney said. Newcastle are dreaming of getting Fiorentina striker Dusan Vlahovic. But there are a lot of other clubs that are interested in a player. Sergio Aguero is really thinking about retirement, but he has not yet made a final decision. Man City doesn't want to give Sterling on loan in January. Barcelona intends to get the 26-year-old Englishman. Fiorentina made an offer to Sassuolo for their striker Domenico Berardi. The Violets offered 30 million euros for the player. The French national team is considered the 2022 World Cup's main favorite. The tournament will take place in a year. Brazil, England, Spain and Argentina are right behind them. Before the start of Istanbul Derby Galatasaray-Fenerbahce, the fans prepared an incredible performance dedicated to the popular Netflix TV series The Squid Game. I don't think Messi was worried about the fact he couldn't score earlier in Liga 1, Pochettino said. Manchester United have one of the highest paid squads in the world football, one of the most expensive, but some of their players' performances are just awful, Jamie Carragher admitted. Gareth Bale loves to play for the Wales national team, but he wants to play for Real Madrid as well, Ancelotti said. Bayern Munich players Choupo-Moting, Michael Cuisance, Serge Gnabry and Musiala all have to self-isolate after having contact with the club's employee who has tested positive for COVID-19. Napoli striker Dries Mertens became the club's top scorer in history in Serie A with 103 goals. Man United dropped to 8th place in the Premier League. Their next game is against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. What do I think of Conte? There are some of the worst weeks of my life in terms of training. I go to bed and keep thinking about tactics. Tottenham left back Sergio Reguilón said. Marseille star Dimitri Payet was hit in the head by a bottle from the stands in the 2nd minute of the Lyon-Marseille clash. The match was suspended and the teams immediately went to the locker rooms. We took 2nd place in the Premier League, and we were ahead of one of the best teams in Europe. This is a great achievement, Solskjaer admitted. I liked the quality of our team's game, but I didn't like that after the 2nd goal we lowered the intensity and the rhythm, Ancelotti said after the match against Granada. Xavi wants the club to consider signing Al Sadd striker Baghdad Bounadia. I don't notice that the referees are in our favor. They haven't favored us, Marcos Enzio said after the match against Granada. Xavi turned down the opportunity to sign Man United midfielder Donny van de Beek. Barcelona head coach believes that he doesn't need more midfielders in his squad. Samir Nasri has confirmed that Aguero is going to retire, but Xavi and Barca vice president Yuste have denied this information. Hazard didn't take part in Real Madrid's match against Granada due to a stomach infection. Solskjaer won 54% of his matches with Manchester United. After Ferguson left, only Mourinho had a better percentage than Ole, 58% of the games. Icon, inspiration, hero, legend. Thank you, Ole. Conor McGregor paid tribute to Solskjaer on Twitter. Hero built the soul of the club. The club was in the dark place at the end of the Jose Mourinho era because of mercenaries that appeared in the team, Gary Neville admitted. Let's see what happened yesterday in the top European leagues. And now we are moving on to the main news of the episode. Let's briefly recap yesterday's games. In the Premier League, Man City got a confident victory over Everton, 3-0. Goals scored by Sterling, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva. Tottenham achieved their first league win under Antonio Conte, a turnaround game and 3 points thanks to goals from Højbjerg and Reguilón. Chelsea remain on top of the table. In La Liga, we point out the cheerful victory of Real Madrid against Granada, 1-4 in an away match with goals from Asensio, Nacho, Vinicius, and Mendy. Now, Los Merengues are the sole leader of the league. In Serie A, let's mention the super important victory Inter Milan got in the game against Napoli, 3-2. The goals scored by Zielinski and Mertens didn't give benefits for the visitors, as the hosts answered with accurate strikes from Çalhanoğlu, Perisic, and Lautaro Martinez. Napoli and Milan are currently in first place in the league. PSG star Lionel Messi has no intentions to play for Barcelona again. Earlier, Blaugrana president Joan Laporta said that he doesn't rule out the return of the Argentine, who left the club last summer as a free agent. Sport S informs that Messi is not considering this option. The player believes that since he left the team against his will, it doesn't make sense to make a comeback to Camp Nou. Despite he has some adaptation issues, Messi is going to stay at PSG, hoping to achieve sporting success with them too, to win the Champions League and to be in good shape for the 2022 World Cup. Manchester United have sacked their head coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The Norwegian manager has been working with the team since December 2018. During this period, United haven't won a single trophy. Man United's best result in the Premier League under Solskjaer is second place in the 2020-21 season, and the club also reached the Europa League final, where they lost to Villarreal. This season, after 12 games in the Premier League, the Devils only in 8th place, having 17 points. The team have lost 5 of their last 7 league matches, including a surprising 1-4 defeat to Watford this Saturday. Manchester United will pay Solskjaer £7.5 million upon his dismissal. Solskjaer will always remain the club's legend. Recent weeks should not overshadow 3 years of work, Manchester United official statement indicated. I'm gonna leave by the front door, and I really hope that I leave the team in a better state than when I came, Solskjaer said in his farewell interview. We found out some additional details about the situation at Manchester United. As the Telegraph reports, Cristiano Ronaldo and Edinson Cavani have become examples for many footballers, with some players believing that they've benefited more from observing and interacting with these players than from training under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his coaching staff. At the same time, Ronaldo himself believes that individual players are trying to succeed without putting in the necessary effort, and he is worried about how much the club standards have fallen, as previously reported. Also, Ronaldo and other Manchester United players consider the training to be too straightforward and British, and Solskjaer refused to change the coaching staff despite that, considering them to be the best in the business. Another Man United legend, Michael Carrick, takes over the team in the upcoming matches as an interim head coach. At the same time, the board will be working on finding a manager who will agree to lead Manchester United until the end of the season. In the near future, the Reds will play with Villarreal in the Champions League on November 23rd, and next weekend they face Chelsea in the Premier League game. Let's talk about possible options that Man United board is currently thinking about. As reported by The Athletic, in addition to Mauricio Pochettino from Paris Saint-Germain, their list includes Brendan Rodgers from Leicester City, Julen Lopetegui from Sevilla, and of course, Zinedine Zidane, who is currently unemployed. Apart from that, they also bear in mind Laurent Blanc as a temporary option. The French coach is known for working with PSG and playing for Manchester United in the past. He is currently working at Qatari Al Rayyan. According to the latest information, Zidane was one of the first options for Manchester United. But the Frenchman refused as he is more interested in PSG. At the same time, we have a quite intriguing situation in Paris. PSG head coach Mauricio Pochettino always wanted to become Manchester United coach, and the latest rumors say that the Argentine is willing to leave Paris if he gets the offer even this week. So this is also a great opportunity for him to be closer to his close ones. What do you guys think about that tricky scheme? Zidane to take over PSG and Pochettino to take Man United's job? Let us know in the comments. Dear friends, don't forget to watch the suggested videos from our other projects. We bet you'll like the stuff we are making there too. Enjoy the show. And that was Football News. Thank you all for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.